guys, it's Georgia from the Lazy Student. Today we are doing our first collaboration, which is very, very exciting. The lovely Emily from EmsPlace has come on over to our channel just to tell us all about college in the US versus university in the UK, as well as to share some of her personal experiences. Please be nice to her in the comments. I know you guys will be. Please go hop on over and subscribe to her channel on YouTube, as well as following her on Twitter. Now I know you're going to love this video, so we're just going to jump right into it. Enjoy, and I will see you guys next Thursday. Bye!
Hello everyone, my name is Emily. Georgia on this channel, the Lazy Student, she asked me to make a video about my journey with school and how American schools are and stuff like that. I made notes in my journal, so I am making this video into 3 parts. It's gonna be one whole video, but like there's gonna be 3 different parts. The first one is how our school system basically works and how we get into college and stuff like that. And then the second one is gonna be my story and what it was like for me in my journey, and I'm still in school, so it's kind of like my experience now. And then the third one is my advice and tips. Okay, so for the first section of this video is how school works. So basically, junior year of our high school, that's year 11. I know I'm an American, we say junior year, but other people say year 11, so it's year 11. We take the ACT, which is like a big test kind of determining, like depending on what score you get, determining like what colleges you get into and stuff, which I don't really necessarily agree with because a lot of people just suck at testing. Like a lot of people are really smart and know what they're talking about and really good at school, but they just suck at testing, like me. Your senior year is when you start applying for colleges. I mean, you might start applying for colleges your junior year, grade 11, but it's usually your senior year, which is grade 12, your last year. So different colleges will come to your school and will talk to you and give you information and blah blah blah, or you can go visit colleges, which is what a lot of people do, to see like what colleges you want to go to. It just determines what GPA you have and what ACT score you have, and the ACT score is out of 36. 36 is the highest score you can get. So ultimately you just apply to a bunch of different schools that you want to go to, and depending on what your grade point average is and what your ACT score is determines what college you get into, because we do have like different levels of colleges that are easier to get into. Then we have our harder colleges, and then our Ivy Leagues, which are like really hard to get into. It's like a 5% acceptance rate or something, like Harvard, for example. That's like a big one everyone knows about. So part 2 of this video is my story and my experience throughout school and everything. Throughout school, like high school and middle school, I was not good at school. I didn't want to study. I didn't have any motivation. I was going through a lot of mental health issues, which was a big part of it. I ended up getting really bad grades. I didn't like fail any of my years. Like I continuously went. Like I didn't have to be held back or anything, which was good. If you did, that's okay. I mean, we all go through our different journeys with school, but so I didn't really have a high chance of going to a good college. I had a really low GPA, really low ACT score, which the ACT score, like I said, I'm just bad at testing, which was fine, but like the GPA, I mean, it was on me. Like I take the blame, but also I just had bad mental health. Come senior year, we had to choose schools and I didn't really have much of a choice. So I went to my community college here in my town, and basically what that is just like kind of a stepping stone. So you can get your associate's degree, which is like your 2-year degree, and then you can go on to a bigger university and just transfer your grades from the community college over to the bigger university, so that way it cancels out your high school grades. I went there, my mental health wasn't still good. I started college way too fast. I went right out of high school just because everyone else was doing it, so I'm like, why not? I ended up just not going to class. I didn't have any motivation. I didn't really see a future for myself. I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna skip classes, and I ended up failing all of my classes. And like nowadays, it's like you have to go to college or you're not gonna amount to anything or something. That's what like the general public says. That's like what the norm is, which is not true. You don't have to go to college. But so I ended up taking a year off, and then I went back, and then I ended up failing again and not going to classes. And then I'm like, okay, I need to take like a full break, and I took like a year-long break. I really found myself. I really was happy with my life and everything. So I was like, okay, I really want to go back. And it was mainly for me. It wasn't for the fact that like society pressures you to go to college. It wasn't for the fact that like I really want to find a job in the future, which I do. But and that's easier with a college degree. But I also just really wanted to prove to myself that I could do it, because I failed so many times and I was so like upset at myself, and I wanted to feel proud of myself, and I wanted to prove myself that I could do it. So that's what I'm doing now, and I'm proud to say that last semester I got all A's. Well, okay, so I got one, it wasn't like a bad grade, but like it wasn't the best, but that class was, it was kind of hard, and it's okay not to get all A's, but I got mostly A's. I was really proud of myself. I've never gotten that many A's in one semester, or really an A besides like my easy like foods and nutrition or choir class in high school. So that was really proud, or I was really proud of myself. And I start school back up again on Tuesday, and I'm really excited. I'm taking an astronomy class, and that'll be really exciting. I'll get to learn about the stars and the constellations and stuff. So yay, my camera's about to die. Awesome. Okay, I have some advice for you guys. This is the third section of this video. I'm just gonna read off of this because I'm bad at memorizing things, and my camera's about to die, so I just want to go through this pretty fast. Number one is do not go until you're ready, not because of the pressure. So like I said before, like in my experience, like do not go just because you feel like you should or because you feel obligated. If you need a year-long break, your parents are gonna understand. They're gonna get it. And I definitely should have taken a break out of high school to know what I really wanted to do, to take a little breather, because I mean that's 12 straight years of schooling, so I mean you kind of deserve a little bit of a break before college. And who knows, maybe you don't want to go, maybe you want to, I don't know, do something that doesn't involve going to school, which is totally okay. Number two is no one knows what they want to do starting college, and that is so true. I mean, some people really want to be doctors or be a nurse or really want to, I don't know, do something, and some people do know what they want to do, but a lot of people are so confused because it's literally your future. It's what you're going to be doing for the rest of your life. It is stressful and it's not fun picking something, so do not stress about it, because your first 2 years of college are just general classes that literally everyone takes. And I mean, you don't have to know what you want to do until your junior year, because then you're going to be starting to take classes, and you don't want to go if you don't know what you want to do, because you're just going to be wasting money on classes that you don't want to take. Because a lot of people actually change their major later on, like after they graduate, they're like, I should have gone for something else. Then they go back to college, and it's just a big waste. And honestly, unless you get something like specified, like if you're going to be a lawyer or a doctor or a nurse, obviously you have to get a specific degree for that and go to medical school or law school. But most degrees, they're just literally just degrees. You can get any job with a degree. It'll look good no matter what kind of degree it is. I mean, unless you want to be like I said, a teacher or a doctor or something like that with something specialized. Number three is to not rush or take too many classes at one time. This is really important because you don't want to stress yourself out. Taking too many classes just to get over with is just, I mean, it's not good for your mental health. You're going to be stressed already, and because you're starting college, you don't want to stress yourself even more by taking too many classes, and then that'll result into you failing your classes possibly, or just not showing up to classes because you're too tired, because you have too many classes that you're going to and you don't have any time to breathe. And it's really important to take care of your mental health during school. That's like the number one thing, because if you don't take care of your mental health during school, it's just going to result into a big old failure. And trust me, I get that. I know, I have a lot of experience with that. Number 5, the last one, is that you are not alone when it comes to being confused about all the aspects of college, because everyone is. That is so true. Everyone is in the same boat. If you're nervous, if you're scared, if you're stressed, overwhelmed, have a lot of anxiety, just don't know what you want to do. Literally, everyone goes through that. Don't feel like you're alone, because you are not alone. Literally, everyone goes through that. I've gone through that. Everyone I know have gone through that. It's a stressful time and it's a big thing. College is a big thing and it's just really stressful, and you know, you want to make it a good experience. You want to make it fun, and you want to make it something that when you look back on in the future, you're like, oh, college was really fun. It was a good experience. You don't want to look back on it and be like, I hated college. It sucked. Well, thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you so much, Georgia, for letting me film a video for your channel. It was really fun. If you'd like to subscribe to me, I'm EmsPlace1 on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!